What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of 101. I'm Rudy.
I'm James.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about 101. So 101 is a place where we talk about anything comic book related, from Marvel movies to DC to anime to manga. You know, we talk about every story, we talk about all the characters, talk about every movie, every TV show. And if you have creations of your own or creative stories with DC or Marvel characters, and you want us to tell other people about it, we do that too.
Leave comments. We're going to be catering to the fans. Let us know what you want to hear, and we can go over those topics again in relation to manga, anime,
Marvel,
superhero stuff. I'm probably going to be going over the manga and the anime just because I'm a big fan of all that. I love One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, even though that's over. Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan, all that kind of stuff. I love all that stuff. He's going to be going over the comic book stuff, the superhero stuff. I can pitch in and help because I like that too, but this man knows his stuff when it comes to that. So, yeah, that's what this channel is going to be about. So,
and if you have any creations of your own or any storylines that you want us to go over or any stories that you made up yourself and you want us to read it out, you know, send that to us in the comments. Also subscribe, like our page, and without further ado, let's get started.
Hold up.
What's up, everybody? Let's talk about Black Lightning. If you haven't seen the TV show, I suggest you go watch it. It is so good. It's one of my favorite TV shows other than Flash and Supergirl and DC Legends of Tomorrow. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. So, Black Lightning has two different, stories. One from the multiverse. One was in the 80s, where he didn't have his powers as a metahuman, but he got his powers from his belt. And then the other version of him is a metahuman version. See, now in the 80 version, Black Lightning, father died from a mob hit. And Gambi, which is, the guy who tailored his suit and stuff, he moved in to the apartment underneath where he had his shop. And he found Jefferson and, became his father mentor to him. And then, later on when, Jefferson started running track and stuff, they became a little bit closer as family, like family members, like a father and son type thing. Gambi actually made his first suit. And in this suit, he had this electrical belt, which gave him his powers. Now, in the other universe, Jefferson actually got his powers by becoming a metahuman, meaning that his powers was coming. It was genetic. It was genetic. Black Lightning is an African American superhero. He's a really, really good superhero. I think he doesn't get enough credit. He was part of the Outsiders, and he was part of another team that I can't remember right now. But Black Lightning he's OG. He's OG. Now, in the history, Black Lightning, Jefferson Pierce, he was an Olympic winner. He won the gold medal. He did a lot of athletic stuff, which kept him in shape and stuff like that. When he came back, he got married his wife, and he had two kids. The oldest, which is Anissa, and the youngest, which is, what's her name, Jennifer. So Anissa powers is, she has kind of like these sound, I don't want to say sound waves, but it's kind of like, she can make stuff move just by, tapping her foot on the ground or, punching she's super strong. If you haven't seen episode 6 of Black Lightning, spoilers, she's mad strong. And her dad went at it on that episode. It was too legit. It was so fun. That was like my favorite part of that episode. 5 minutes of fighting was legit. It was off the chain. And Jennifer powers is more like her dad's. It's electricity. She can, manipulate and control electricity and stuff like that. Now Jefferson became a principal at his high school where he, tried to help, kids and stuff like that. He eventually got back into that Black Lightning persona. He stopped for a while because he was focused on his kids and, becoming, being the principal. But he noticed that, the city was starting to get chaotic. There was too many gangs running around. You know, it was too many bad things happening. There was nobody there to stop it. He realized that Black Lightning was a significant part of his life and that he couldn't just throw it away because the city needed him. So he became Black Lightning again. Now, Black Lightning powers is different. If you think about Static Shock and how he can, you know, take electricity from things and stuff like that, Black Lightning can do the same thing. He can manipulate, he can control, he can make electricity force fields and bubbles. He can extract electricity. He can, you know, he has this really cool power where, you know, he can fly because all the electricity that he's generating is coming from his hands, so it, you know, shoots him up and stuff like that. He can see like electricity grids and stuff like that. He can pinpoint like heat signatures because of the electricity that's around the area. Black Lightning is I'm not gonna say my favorite character, but he's one of my favorite characters. So we're gonna talk about, you know, Black Lightning, the TV show that's on CW, which is an awesome TV show. We're gonna talk about episode 1 through 6. It's just gonna be a quick review. So in episode 1, Black Lightning, Jefferson Pierce he's a principal. You know, he's living his life as a normal dad. You know, going through day to day, every day, without using his powers, without people knowing that he is Black Lightning. Till one day Jennifer comes and, you know, she goes to a party and stuff like that. Jennifer went to a party and she was, you know, hanging out with this dude or whatever. And this dude was actually part of the 100 gang. Now, the 100 gang is a gang that kind of overtook the city. So she was kind of like in bad company. So his uncle came and, you know, was telling the dude, you know, maybe you and your girl should work for me and stuff like that. And the girl Jennifer, which is Jefferson Pierce's daughter, was like, no, I'm not working for nobody, you know, this, that, and the third. And her dad actually heard the news about what was going on, but Anissa was the first one to take action. She went and found her sister, and the guy came to the school, you know, threatening her, calling her names that he shouldn't have been calling her, and she kneed them in a place where you don't want to get kneed at. So, you know, this stuff started to happen, started to unfold, where they captured them and brought them to this motel. And they was hiding them in this motel. Now Jefferson, you know, finding all this information, was pissed. He was angry. He was mad. He was furious. He knew that the only way he was going to get his kids back is by becoming Black Lightning. Now he went to Gamby and said, Gamby, you know, let's do this. They got my daughter. This is not going to go down like this. You know, help me out. Gamby, without Jefferson realizing that, Gamby made a suit that was modified to fit Jefferson in a way where it couldn't be in the past. No, and this suit was modified to help Jefferson control his power, this suit had like a lot of different applications that could help Jefferson with his electricity powers. So, you know, Jefferson put the suit on. He's like, you know, this feels good. You know, let's go get my daughter. So when he goes to the motel, you know, everybody is out there, you know, not thinking that Black Lightning is going to come back because they haven't seen Black Lightning in a couple of years. You know, Jefferson comes, he comes down, he's beating everybody up, you know, using his powers and stuff like that. And he takes the guy who took Jennifer and Anissa, using his electricity powers, took him out, was holding him above a car. And this is my favorite line. He like, this your car? He was like, yeah, this is my car. He was like, nice car. And he threw him down on top of the car and found his daughters. Now, Anissa and Jennifer didn't know that their dad was Black Lightning. That happens, spoiler alert, that happens in a couple of episodes down. So, you know, he has this, you know, this little goggle mask thing where it covers his eyes and he can, nobody can see like his eyes or kind of figure out what he looks like. And he's like, you know, I'm glad you got to say, you know, they're going to take you home or whatever. This is the episode when we realize that Black Lightning is back. So the next episode is going to be episode 2. We're going to talk about that in a different video. If you like what we were talking about today, you know, please subscribe, please comment. If you want to know more about Black Lightning and his family. I'm also going to be talking about Anissa in a different video, and I'm also going to be talking about Jennifer in a different video. So like, subscribe, and if you have any creation of your own, any creative stories of your own, please tell me about it. Email me. The email is going to be in the description, and hopefully I can be able to tell everybody your story, and and get this thing going. All right. So thank you for watching 101.
Hold up.